I have to say, I absolutely love this time of the month because it's when my Birchbox comes. If you have not subscribed yet to the Birchbox and you've been watching my videos every month, what are you doing? Like, get on these. These boxes are filled with so many goodies. And the best part is you get to pick the goodies. So, I mean, like, there's a lot of sampler boxes out there for makeup and stuff where they just send you random stuff, maybe, you know, whatever. Stuff that you'll never use, or stuff that you don't even know what it is, or stuff that's not really age appropriate, or whatever. These are great because you get to pick items that you probably would use, or maybe have looked at before and not bought, or maybe you're looking to build gift baskets for people and you can keep like extra samples and stuff on hand to put in your gift baskets for people. Whatever the reason, grab one of these. Like, stop watching, hurry up and grab one. So let's get to opening this one. And if you hear background noise, it's because I have the windows open because it's a little nicer out today. Not that it hasn't been nice, but it's kind of cooler out today. So I'm trying to kind of cool my house down because the last few days it's been over 80. And so the house is a little toasty. So let's take a peek here. Open up the box. So this would be the May Birchbox. And this one here, I notice now, does not have a card in it. Some of the Birchboxes come with a little card, like a postcard, or a open card that has like information on maybe what their favorite pick is for the month or whatever. This box does not. However, we're just going to dig in now. Now, like I said, I get to customize this box. I pick what I want. That doesn't mean I remember what I picked because I'm a super busy person. My brain is like all over the place, so I don't always remember what I've picked. So let's see. This is Malin and Getz or Goats, not sure how it said, Detox Face Mask. Now, I actually did remember grabbing this one because I used to have a beauty section in my closet filled with like all kinds of face masks, and I actually went through them about probably 2 months ago and realized that a lot of them were like dried up and just things I wasn't going to use anymore. So a lot of that stuff went in the garbage. So I grabbed this to see what it was all about. See if I can. It says it's our oxygenating gel mask deeply purifies and locks moisture. Stabilized vitamin C visibly firms and brightens. Skin looks and feels instantly clear and hydrated. So I'm going to have to give this a try. Maybe I work tomorrow, so maybe I'll give it a try Friday morning. But that's a good sized bottle, so I'm assuming this is a full product. Kind of see product is like a little tannish color. Ooh, it smells really good. Kind of sort of sweet citrusy. I don't know, but so that's the first goodie in there. Like I say, I do remember grabbing or putting that in my box. The next one is by Pure, or it's Pure by Mud Masky. It is a Saved by the Scrub for underarms. Now, first of all, I want to say I didn't think it was this big. I seriously thought it was like a sample. I don't pay attention to ounces and stuff, so I really thought this was little, but I'm super excited. It's huge. This is for the armpits. And I know I've seen other girls like use special things for under their arms. Let me just tell you, I don't think guys realize how horrible deodorant and antiperspirant or whatever it is you use is on our razors. Like, I have one type of razor that I use for my legs and other areas, and one razor that I use for my underarms, because my underarm razor is always dull. And I think it has a lot to do with the deodorant, the buildup of deodorant on your underarms and all that stuff. So I've seen stuff like this out there before where, you use it to scrub your armpits before you shave, which would probably help loosen up any dead skin and everything else underneath your armpits. So this is just, it's water, coffee, like coffee seed powder. So I don't know, a couple other ingredients that I can't say. Why? Why do they gotta use such big words? But it says for sensitive armpits, it reduces dark appearance, removes dead skin cells, odor fighting, deeply cleansing, reduces pesky bumps. And it says this is fragrance free, which is kind of weird because it probably smells like coffee, I'm assuming, if it's got coffee in it, but maybe it's just no added fragrance. Sort of, I'll see if I can cover my face here. Holy cow. Big old bug just flew by in the house. Because it's time to get the fly swatter out. So anyways, that was the other one I got. Can't wait to give that a try. And then I grabbed this because I have feet like more rough than a man's feet. I swear, like my husband's feet are so soft and pretty and mine are not. And so I grabbed this. This is a Thera Intensive Foot Cream. It says nurture, hydrate, and refresh. I'm all about foot creams, and a lot of times I'll put some sort of foot cream on and then I'll put my socks on and I sleep with my socks on. In the summer, not so much if the bedroom is warm, but basically all winter long, you barely see me without socks. The only time I don't have socks on in the winter is when I'm showering, pretty much. So I'm gonna give this stuff a try on my feet. Let's see if this has a smell. I think it said fragrance free. Not sure. But it has tea tree in it, so maybe it'll kind of smell a little minty. Maybe if I can get it open. I just cut all my nails off, so. Oh yeah, it has a little minty smell. So we'll give that a try. Like I said, these boxes are so awesome because you put the stuff in them. Like you know what you're getting, or you get to pick and choose your items. So it's nice because a lot of times, like I probably would never have gone out and bought this. But then I seen it offered in the Birchbox and I was like, that's really a good idea. I really want to try that. So this is by Wander, and it is a double date eyeshadow duo. And you can see the colors on there. We've got Nooms and Smitten. And I don't have any eyeshadow on today. I just have mascara on. But I love these combo palettes like this. And I wear neutral colors all the time. Like this is not the 80s anymore. I can't get away with my bright blue eyeshadow. Sometimes, excuse me, sometimes I look at pictures back from the 80s. And I said I'm 53, so back in my day, where I'm wearing the bright blue eyeshadows or the pink, like not hot pink, but like all the pink eyeshadows. I'm like, how did I pull it off? I see girls doing that nowadays, and I'm like, sometimes you see somebody do it and you're like, they can really pull it off, but most of the time, not so much. That's just me. I just don't think that a lot of times you can pull it off, but if you can pull it off, kudos to you. This is really pretty. So like I said, this is a double. So it opens, we've got the bottom and the top. Really, really pretty colors. So I'll be using that. This is going to be a nice one to throw like in my makeup bag on the go, because I have a couple bigger makeup palettes or eyeshadow palettes, but this is a nice size, doesn't take up much room. And then the next two are just like sample sizes. Well, this is basically a sample size too, but you know, these small ones are samples. So this just says red grapefruit soap. I think this was a shower gel or shower soap. I can't really quite remember, but with this, it just says soap on it. And like I said, sometimes they have information packets in these boxes and sometimes they don't. Oh, that smells good. Kind of a bummer, it's coming out. Gotta hurry up and put the lid back on. Kind of wasted a little bit. Grab a napkin here. So, but that's a shower soap, and that one is by, it's just called soap. It's by a name I can't pronounce. And then this is the Toka perfume. This one says a romantic and muse, sweet pink tulips and green apple mingle with the floral delicacy of lily of the valley and amber. I don't remember putting this in there. And I only say I don't remember putting this in there because I'm not much for floral type perfumes. But it might have just been like it was one of the last picks and there was nothing else that tickled my fancy. So I might have just grabbed it to throw in a sampler box that I use for giveaways. So I won't even open it and smell it just because I will be passing this on to somebody else in an upcoming sampler box giveaway. So there's my Birchbox. Now, if you, like I said, if you haven't checked them out, give them a try. Just order 1 month worth. You don't have to do a subscription. Just try it for 1 month. You can try it, cancel it, wait a few more months, try it again. But the links are below. Check it out. And if you do grab one, let me know what you think. So, happy Birchboxing.